Hey, we're back with the 2-3 notes, and we're doing problem number 3 on page 96, and then we're going to knock out the got question. So here's problem number 3 on page 96. Copied it down. So let me show you one way. I'll do the same thing again a second time on the got question. I'm going to show you a pretty slick move for 3B. So 3A and 3B are the same question, but 3B, the got question, is going to be kind of a cool little trickaroo here. All right. So this is basically just a distribution. So it's kind of like simplifying. You got to do a little bit of simplifying on one side before you can actually do your solving moves. So negative 8 times 2x would be a negative 16x. Negative 8 times a negative 1 would be a positive 8, and that's going to equal 36. All right. So when you see brackets, don't freak out for a second. Just take a second. Oh, that's just a distribution. I got to take this number times this group. So distribute it in there, okay? Distribute it in there. There we go. That sounds a little bit better. Okay, now I'm on my two-step game here to get rid of a plus 8, a minus 8. You're gone. I don't always show things canceling. I'm sorry. I should probably do better. Okay, see that? That should cancel. That should cancel. You get the idea. Okay. All right, we got a negative 16x, and that's going to equal 36 minus 8, I believe, is a 28. Divide both sides by negative 16. Divide you by negative 16x is going to equal, 28 and 16 don't go into each other evenly. So I might have to reduce this fraction style. I think a 4 does. So one of them is negative, so I'm going to have a negative out in front. Okay, remember the negative could be top, bottom, but the best place to write it is the front. Negative 7 fourths. All right. Gotcha. Right, so there we go. That was problem number 3 on page 96. So let's do the same thing. You're going to see something kind of cool here. So if I follow the rules and distribute first, watch this. U times U times U. I'm going to stop right when I get to here because I'm going to show you a sweet trick. Okay, so from there, you could do one step, two step. Now you want to see the most aggressive awesomeness move in the world. Okay, so students, let me ask you a question. If you had 18 equals 3x, or 3 times x, what would you do? Oh, you probably wax out the 3, right? Yeah, totally. It's a one-step equation, okay? So now imagine using this idea to this. Now, this 3 is connected to the group, but it is also the weakest connection because remember order of operations. Parentheses are the most powerful item in PEMDAS. Times 3, you're outside the brackets. You are the weakest. So here's what you can do. This is crazy. It looks way too aggressive, but it actually is mathematically okay to do. You can just take both sides and divide by 3. See ya. Okay. So instead of distributing the 3, which this works, this is okay. You can distribute the 3, or you can wax it out right away. So some of you may be like, well, why didn't you do that right away with this one? Well, this negative 8 and this 36, not very friendly. So you want to make sure these two numbers are friendly with each other. What do you mean friendly? They're divisible. 8 doesn't go into 36. As you can see, we got a fraction at the end. So the only time this is advised, the best time to use it, is when the 3, the number that's connected to the bracket, and this number is when they are divisible with each other. They get along nice, all right? So it looks like an aggressive move. Oh, there's no way that works. Yeah, it totally works, all right? So 18 divided by 3, your number known as 6. 6 is going to equal, everything just kind of goes away, 2x minus 6. Look at that. Ran out of room here. Hopefully I can figure it out. Plus 6, 12 is going to equal 2x. I'm not going to show the last step. Wow, a lot of 6's involved there. That's kind of creepy. Okay, so if I were to solve the rest of 3a, I would get the same thing. Let's see here. Yeah, so again, you can treat a distribution problem the same way you'd have a multiplication, because that's what it is. It's multiplication. 3 times this group is the same thing as 3 times a single x. You can just remove it with division. Again, the best idea, the best thing to do, or the best time to use it, is when those two numbers are nice with each other. Okay? When those two numbers are nice, yeah, totally. Wax it out right away. Don't even distribute it. All right? Double check my work. Added 6 to both sides. I divided by 2, but I just didn't show it. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Oh, there we go. I showed my work. X equals 6. All right. So that's how you attack distribution problems. Make sure you do it properly. Either you can distribute, this will work every single time, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, if you can attack it more aggressively and it works out, I would say go for it. All right, that's problem number 3 and the Got It questions from 96.